Welcome to the Stoic Golden Tribe, where enduring wisdom meets the strength of presence, and where we uncover the truths modern society refuses to teach men. Today we're going to talk about something most men get wrong, yet it's one of the most powerful keys to a woman's heart, mind, and body, the art of foreplay. Not just physical touch, but the deeper kind that awakens her emotions, her trust, and her desire. You see, true foreplay doesn't begin in the bedroom. It begins long before that, through your words, your presence, your patience, and the way you make her feel safe in your strength. This isn't about tricks or cheap tactics. It's about understanding women at their core, connecting to their emotions, and mastering the timeless wisdom men of old once knew, but today's society has buried under confusion. When you learn this, you'll discover that the best foreplay never fails with any woman, because it's not about what you do, but the man you are when you do it. Before we dive deep into this wisdom, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What do you think is more important to a woman? Physical touch or emotional connection? And if you find value in this, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the Stoic Golden Tribe, and share it with a man who needs this knowledge. Chapter 1. Foreplay begins with your presence. Most men think foreplay begins with a kiss, a touch, or a caress. But the truth is, for a woman, foreplay begins with presence. The way you look at her, the way you speak to her, the way you carry yourself, even outside of intimacy. Think about this. A woman's mind is her greatest erogenous zone. If her mind is restless, anxious, or doubtful of you, her body will never truly open to you. But when you show up with calmness, groundedness, and confidence, you are already creating the first layer of foreplay. Ancient Stoics spoke about presence as a man's greatest strength. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." When you bring that calm retreat into your relationship, your woman feels it. She feels safer, more at ease, and more willing to let her guard down. So what does this mean in practice? It means that before you even touch her, you are foreplaying with your attitude. You listen to her with patience. You make her laugh with ease. You reassure her without saying a word, through your steady eyes, your grounded breathing, your lack of rush. Men often underestimate this. They think women are waiting for big gestures or wild techniques. But in truth, the best foreplay is subtle. It's in the way you walk into a room with certainty. It's in the way you put your phone down to give her undivided attention. It's in the way you show her that at this moment there's nowhere else you'd rather be. This is foreplay that never fails, because no woman can resist a man who makes her feel fully seen and fully safe. Drop a comment below. Do you agree that presence is the most powerful form of foreplay? Chapter 2. Emotional connection is the key that unlocks desire. If presence is the foundation, emotional connection is the bridge. Without it, foreplay feels mechanical. With it, even the smallest touch feels electrifying. Women are wired differently than men when it comes to intimacy. For most men, desire can switch on in an instant. For women, it builds through connection. She wants to feel chosen, valued, and understood. And this is where men often fail. They focus on the physical without cultivating the emotional. Think of it like this. When you build a fire, you don't throw a log onto an unlit match and expect flames. You nurture the spark, feed it slowly, and let the warmth grow. Emotional foreplay is the spark. This doesn't mean endless talking or dramatic confessions. It means genuine curiosity about her world. It means noticing the small things, her mood, her stress, her laughter. It means validating her feelings without rushing to fix everything. Sometimes the greatest foreplay is simply saying, "I understand you." The Greeks called this philia, the deep friendship bond that builds trust and closeness. When you cultivate this bond, you make her feel safe to surrender into intimacy. And here's the secret. Once her heart is unlocked, her body follows with ease. A man who connects emotionally creates intimacy that is unforgettable. To a woman, this is the difference between being touched and being cherished. And when she feels cherished, her desire flows naturally. Drop a comment below. Do you believe women crave emotional intimacy even more than physical intimacy? Chapter 3. The Power of Anticipation and Gentle Patience. One of the most misunderstood aspects of foreplay is timing. Many men rush, they believe faster means better, but the truth is anticipation is one of the strongest forms of desire. Foreplay is not just about what you do, it's about how long you take to do it. The longer you can hold back, the stronger her anticipation grows. This is why patience is powerful. A kiss held for just a second longer, a touch delayed, a whisper before a kiss. These small delays heighten everything. In ancient Chinese Taoist philosophy, intimacy was seen as an art of energy exchange. Masters taught that slowing down and extending the build-up created deeper pleasure and intimacy. They understood something modern men forget: women bloom with time. By practicing patience, you are telling her, "I am not here for release, I am here for you." And that alone makes her feel desired in the deepest way. So don't just think of foreplay as something you rush through to get to the main act. Think of it as the main act itself. Explore slowly, build tension, allow her to crave the next touch. This level of patience shows maturity. It shows that you are in control, not of her, but of yourself. And self-control is one of the most masculine traits a man can display. Drop a comment below. Do you agree that patience is one of the greatest forms of masculine strength in intimacy? Chapter 4. Foreplay beyond the bedroom. The final truth about foreplay is this: it never ends when the lights go out. Real foreplay is a lifestyle. It's the way you treat her daily, not just when you want intimacy. A man who sends a thoughtful message during the day is creating foreplay. A man who surprises her with his consistency, his loyalty, and his attentiveness is creating foreplay. Even a man who takes care of himself, his body, his mind, his purpose, is indirectly creating foreplay, because women are drawn to men who live with strength and direction. Stoic wisdom reminds us, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. When you live as a good man, disciplined, strong, protective, and kind, you naturally become the greatest source of desire in her life. Because here's the truth: for a woman, the most powerful foreplay is not a touch, a kiss, or a caress. It's the man himself, his presence, his emotional depth, his patience, and his way of living. So if you want foreplay that never fails with any woman, stop focusing only on the techniques. Start becoming the man whose very existence is foreplay. The man who makes her heart race before you even touch her. Drop a comment below. Do you agree that a man's daily actions outside the bedroom matter more than what he does inside it?